Hello and welcome to GBR. You find today racing with the guys from the MRC in the Mental MX5 series. It is round 4, race 2. As you can see, we are at Daytona. It's the road course. This is the lobby 2 for this series, and the grid order will be from the fastest lap to the slowest lap for this one. So Dimpy will start on pole. MacGyver will start in second place. In third we have C-Mac. In fourth we have Evil. In fifth place, and probably wanting to get on that trailer as quickly as he could, is Fast JMS after the last race. In seventh we have J West. No, sorry, sixth we have J West. In seventh we have Howdy. In eighth we have SG, and in ninth we have Catman. So that'll be the drivers for this race. So let's get these guys underway for 20 minutes. Daytona Slipstream will be king for this one, and away we go. Catman there, a little slow start again for this race, but they'll probably all slip into line as they're going to come down towards turn 1. Dimpy leading the way, MacGyver in second, C-Mac in third. Looks like J West, Fast there, cutting the corner coming in, but he's going to come out in fourth place. Evil's dropped down to sixth. Fast up to third place now, just nipped ahead of Howdy, but he's going to be on the outside for turn 2. The International Horseshoe goes out wide, does Fast. That's going to allow a few of the guys to get back past him, but Dimpy pulling away at the moment. But you watch till that slipstream kicks in, they'll be probably right back up to him before the bus stop. Howdy gone for the move up the inside of the Western Horseshoe, slips it up the inside of MacGyver, but MacGyver gets the old switchback, tries to, but can't do it. He's now going to be on the outside for the left-hander onto the oval. Can't get past Howdy, but yeah, Dimpy there. Looks like he's been able to try and break that toe early on from these guys fighting for second place. And J West there on the outside of Evil. Evil's going to be getting the toe, but now J West is as well, with MacGyver going up high. This is where the slipstream will come into effect for these guys. It's about, I think, about 2 seconds you will gain from the slipstream as they're coming down towards the bus stop. Oh, Evil's gone in deep. He's gone onto the grass. It's going to cause all manner of problems for C-Mac there and SG as we coming back on. Who is that out the back? That's Fast MS, obviously getting out from, I'm guessing, the International Horseshoe. He must have binned it. I've missed that one. Dimpy there, he's definitely got that gap over MacGyver at the moment. Let's just jump on board. Yeah, that's definitely well over a second. Just over 2 seconds he's pulled out in that lap as Dimpy, so he's broken the slipstream. MacGyver there second, Howdy third. J West going the wrong way in towards turn 1, gets reset. I'm not really sure what happened there for J West. Oh, he touched the grass coming in, and that's just going to spin him off the opposite way for a left-hander. Drops him down to 8th place, Fast MS. So let's go back to where I was. Sorry for the camera flicking. So MacGyver in second, Howdy in third, C-Mac now in fourth, SG in fifth. Oh, Howdy's gone and binned it. Where's Howdy gone? What's he done? Oh, he just got over that curb and it just snatched on him. SG tried to avoid it. I think he did. I don't think he picked up any damage, did SG? No, he didn't. He got away with that one, fortunately. It has allowed Evil just to close that gap up to the rear end of him just a little bit. Who's now in fifth. Catman there in sixth. So good race so far for Catman up to 6th. J West there in 7th after his turn 1 reset. Fast JMS there. Ooh, slow off the Western Horseshoe. Not too sure what has happened there. He's picked up a half second, so that's allowed Halder to move up to 8th place. Already starting to spread out. That slipstream for some of these guys has gone from the car in front, but SG and Evil, they're going to be fighting for 4th place as they come into the bus stop, or Le Mans Chicane as they renamed it a couple of years ago. SG just cuts off the nose of Evil, but Evil's gonna, if he can get the drive out, he can try and push SG along. The bump drafting is allowed. SG's picked up a half second, so Evil's going to get the toe and then he's going to lose it, and SG's going to just slip in behind him once this penalty is served, because you do have to serve it pretty much straight away. You don't have time to gain, but you can see that Evil really caught up to SG's back bumper there, and now he's just slipped on through into 4th place. That's going to now open up a gap between the two, so SG's got some work to do to gain that gap back up to the rear end of Evil. Through the infield section they go for the 3rd time. C-Mac there, he's got the fastest lap of a 2:03.6. What did Dimpy do? A 2:04.4. 2:04.4. Oh, McGarve again, all sorts of tail happy coming out of the International Horseshoe. Got everyone there you can see is in camera shot, even with the plane in the background, and another one taken off there. Catman there in 7th place. We'll see, 4 seconds off. We'll see. I don't know if C-Max, he's definitely got the slipstream now of MacGyver in front. So is he going to try and do a even quicker lap? As I say, with the slipstream it is about 1.5 to 2 seconds quicker. Oh, he's 6 steps down at the moment, but if he's close enough to MacGyver, God, can't do that camera, Jesus. On board of C-Mac, will he start to close up to MacGyver? You've got to change to 5th at 130. There we go. There's the 5th gear, the 4th gear just runs out at 130 mile an hour. You just need to click it up to 5th. Gets it turned in nicely, gets the power on. It's a little bit too early. And coming into the middle part of the bus stop, will we now try and close up to the rear end of MacGyver? I'm not going to get close enough, I don't think, to give him a bump draft, but you will see this pit speed just he's got the 130, there we go, you can see 131, and it just tops out. So 130 is the maximum for his cars, and he's just going to lose a little bit of speed now compared to MacGyver. 142 to 140, yep, there we go, just because he hit the limiter. Come down towards the start finish line, and there's someone in the barrier. Fast JMS, what has Fast JMS been doing? Coming through the bus stop, let's go on the chase cam. Oh, just gets it a little bit wrong, and the rear end just slips out from him. Goes for a nice little 360. The cameraman's not even watching. Is he watching now? Yes, he's watching now. So what happens? Because it looks like he gets back on track, and then does he spin it? Nope, he gets back off and he's running again. Good to see. But Dimpy there, he's just set the fastest lap of the race with a 2:03.6, 2:04.8 and a 2:04.9. So what's that? 1.2 seconds that lap for Dimpy. We have no slipstream, so some good pace being set by Dimpy out in first. Once again, he won the first race. He's in control of this one at the moment, but as you can see, anything can happen with these cars. They do like us to get their tail end happy coming, especially onto the banking. That section is quite tricky with being flat, and you're really having to open up the throttle. But Evil there in 4th place, he's broken away from SG, now in 5th. J West there in 6th place. followed closely by Catman and Halder in 8th. So these three fairly close to one another, probably all just on the edge of slipstream from one another. I think the C-Mac. Oh, now C-Mac's a lot closer this time around. Will he keep the gear shift at 130? Will he try and push it for 131? What happened the last time round? He done that. He wants to shift now. Good, that's it. Keep it in that slipstream. What's he doing? 138, 139. He must be just on the edge of the slipstream. They're both going the same speed now. Yeah. Oh, wrong button. That's the one I want. Yeah, I think C-Mac's just on the edge of the slipstream from MacGyver, but he looked like he had a good turn one there just to gain a couple of attempts on him and see if he can do anything about. I don't think anyone can do anything about Dimpy Limpy at the moment. He's absolutely flying. Pretty much set another purple lap. The last time I had 8 attempts down this time round, so he must have messed up either turn 1 or the international horseshoe. But he pulled another second over MacGyver and C-Mac. MacGyver going slow there through the Western Horseshoe, getting the tail happy. As we're coming down towards the left-hander onto the oval, was allowed C-Mac to get up the inside, but C-Mac's thought about it. Wants to go behind MacGyver through the banking, but it looks like C-Mac's been able to keep it actually underneath MacGyver. Now they're going to go side by side through the banking. If I were MacGyver, I would just let off a little bit and just slide in behind C-Mac and get the draft. There we go, get that draft. You don't want to be going in front really when you're that close to the bus stop. Oh, MacGyver's actually whipped it back up into second place, so he used the draft to quickly get back into second place. As long as he gets a good exit here. Looks like C-Mac's had a good one as well as they come on to the technically turn 3 and 4 of the tri-oval. But C-Mac, if this was the last lap, this would be absolutely incredible to see who would get second. C-Mac seeing to hang out the outside at the moment and actually move himself into second place ahead of MacGyver, only a fraction ahead. God knows who it was when they crossed the line. Looked like it might have been MacGyver when they crossed the line. He's going to be on the inside now for turn 1. Let's go. Oh no, he smashed the wall. Did that give any damage to C-Mac? No, it didn't, but MacGyver got too close to that tyre wall and he's absolutely smashed it. Done his front left in and the bumper. That's now allowed Evil to just slip up to the rear end of MacGyver. He's probably sick of seeing the rear end of MacGyver after race 1, just being sat a couple seconds behind. He now wants to be in front of MacGyver. He doesn't want to be sat there behind. See if he can use the slipstream down the first part of the banking to get past MacGyver and see if he can try and pull himself up to C-Mac in second. But MacGyver goes through deep. Maybe just the damage just repaired itself after the 30 seconds has eluded. MacGyver's so tail happy coming onto the banking once again. But Evil is nicely poised there in 4th place to try and snatch that last spot on the podium away from MacGyver. C-Mac has just checked out from him, but Evil's willing to work with him at the moment, give him a little bump draft as they're coming in towards the bus stop. And now will Evil try and use that slipstream? C-Mac had a slow bus stop there because he was a lot further ahead of that before we came round. I'll just go down. SG in 5th, J West in 6th, Halder in 7th with 1 second. That's going to drop him behind Catman, who is currently 8th. Probably will move up to 7th place on Fast JMS there. Just coming onto the banking. That's an absolute horrid lap 3 by the looks of it, which is the one where we saw him in the grass up to the bus stop. But the guy over there in third. Evil staying in fourth place, choosing to stay in fourth place for the time being. Probably just biding his time, just keep with him in front and use that slipstream on the last lap to try and get past your rivals in front. Wily old fox is evil. He will just sit there and wait. See him there in seconds. This is really the battle for the second two spots on the podium, because the top spot seems to be going all Dimpy Limpy's way at the moment. But did see... Oh no, Howdy's kept ahead of Catman. I don't know if Catman's had a little issue on this lap. No, they pretty much crossed the line at the same time. So yeah, Howdy's just been able to defend off Catman there for that 7th spot. I think Catman's probably close enough to go for a move as they come towards the bus stop. Joe West there, a little bit on his own in 6th place, same as SG. So that's why I'm covering the guys up the front here, because they're all fairly close to one another. Yeah, all roughly within the slipstream range. Evil there had a nice exit coming out of the bus stop. That's going to put him a little bit closer to MacGyver. But would that mean he goes for a move in towards turn 1? We've got 5.5 minutes, so we've got 2 and a bit lap. Well, yeah, 3 laps. It's going to be a 10 lap race, I would believe, for these guys. Here comes Evil, going high of MacGyver as they come across the line. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to get past MacGyver unless MacGyver goes deep. Evil might be able to get the cut back, but it doesn't look like MacGyver's been able to get that one stopped and move himself a little bit closer to C-Mac in front of him for that 2nd spot. Lovely camera angle there, looking out from Daytona course at the scenery, and obviously the Ferris wheel as well. The iconic Ferris wheel at Daytona. As we're coming up to the Western Horseshoe. Oh, MacGyver got the braking wrong. That sent C-Mac off into the grass. C-Mac's done well there not to end up in the barrier, but that's allowed Evil just to... there we go. That's why I was saying he's a wily old fox. He's just sat there in 4th place. Didn't want to get involved in too much action, and he's just slipped himself into 2nd place. And a nice comfortable 2 or 3 second gap now over C-Mac. And MacGyver there, obviously he waited up. He didn't mean to miss his braking point and smash into the rear end of C-Mac. But it's allowed SG just to just catch up a little bit to them guys. I think he's just a bit too far out the slipstream, which I'm sure you'd absolutely love to try and get him for the battle for the last spot on the podium. As he comes through the bus stop here, does SG. Right, I've got a bit of time. Right, we've got Valvoline, we've got Cataclean, Autocare, and Milwaukee, and Napa. Yes, and he's even got Sutton under the roll cage as well. Same liveries, guys. Come on, put some numbers on them. So I can tell you apart, because if you two were sat there on the grid, I would not know who you were. But Evil there in 2nd, C-Mac there in 3rd. There we go, 4 seconds lost that time round to Evil. 209 to a 205. So has that been able to give Evil that 2nd spot? As long as he can keep it clean, I think he will be able to keep that 2nd spot. MacGyver there in 4th. He's now going to be on the hunt for C-Mac once again to claim that elusive 3rd place on the podium. SG there just couple of 2.5 seconds behind this battle Jay West again, he's about the same distance behind SG as SG is behind MacGyver. Catman there in 7th place. Done well has Catman in this one, keeping it facing forward every time I've seen him. Howder there, looks like he's had a couple of bad laps there, 2:12 and a 2:13. That's dropped him behind Catman because he was just ahead of him. And Fast JMS there just seems to be just struggling a little bit for either the round or just being back in the Americas again. But Dimpy Limpy's picked up a half second. That'll probably be through the bus stop. So even though he's got over 10-second lead, he's still pushing. Doesn't want to let off and let the guys behind slowly reel him in, as he's going to start the last lap fairly shortly. Evil in 2nd, C-Mac 3rd, MacGyver 4th. How close is he? He can see 2nd place up ahead of him, can MacGyver. It's just 1 lap to go. Will he be able to do anything about the cars in front of him, or will they even smash the wall on the apex of the first corner? Let's have a look and find out. Evil there, he gets through nicely, nice and wide. C-Mac gets close. MacGyver goes a little bit deep there. Through SG going round as well. Jay West getting nice and close to that wall. Love to see it. Catman there, he's coming through. He gets fairly close as well to the wall at turn 1. What about Howder? How close is he going to get to the wall? Can't going to see from this cameraman. He didn't want to get in on the action for that one. But Fast JMS, is he going to get round for another lap? I don't think he is going to. Looks like Fast is going to finish this one in 9th place. Yes, he will. So he will finish in 9th. Dimpy Limpy now, all he's got to do is come through the bus stop nice and cleanly. There's no point trying to push it and make a mistake and put it into the grass. But he gets through there, gets the power back on. Even if he picks up a half-second penalty, he's got more than enough lead to lose that penalty before they get to him. Evil there, he's got C-Mac behind him. Will he get through there nicely? Looks like he does. C-Mac gets all sideways coming out. Does any of these two pick up a penalty? Doesn't look like it. But down towards the start-finish line for the second race of round 4 is Dimpy Limpy for the win. Evil there, looks like he's going to claim 2nd place. So as I say, he's sat there behind C-Mac and MacGyver. Just snatched that 2nd place when he needed to. C-Mac will claim 3rd place with the fastest lap of the race at the end. MacGyver will finish in 4th. SG will finish in 5th. Jay West in 6th place. Catman, he's going to come across to finish in 7th place. And Howder will come across to finish in 8th. Thank you all so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, hit that like button. And until next time, bye bye.